comments right now. Oh, Silk Living, what it is, boy. My man said, gang, 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 we in the building. That is right. You know what I mean?
Silk Living, gang, gang, we back in the building.
Hey, Silk Living, in the building, gang, gang, gang.
Hello.
Hey, Silk Living, how you doing?
We are in the building. Yes, you welcome to my live stream. You welcome to my live stream. You welcome.
Slick Living, hi, how are you? Welcome to the live, Slick. Welcome to the live, Gang. We are in the building. Yes, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Slick Living, I thought I have you, but I didn't. I'm gonna add you right now.
Silk Living got them big too. I hope so, just like that.
Silky, that's pretty.
You got no video.
Stop shitting on people.
Dude, you gonna post me in Paris, dude? Are you serious?
You sound like Craig.
Who gets that?
Gang, here we building. Yeah, I know I got the whole caveman look going. But let me hop in this car because it's finna rain. And I'll explain what we got going on today. Okay. So we back with a rainy one today. It's thundering and lightning and raining. But look at all of them.
They spacious on the inside.
Oh, they nice.
Space.
Huh? Oh yeah. I forgot who. Matter of fact, here we go. This one right here. Sis Court. Which is a good thing and a bad thing for what we're doing today. So, as I've spoken about having more than one income or having more than one way of bringing in money. You know, like I said, I do music, I do YouTube, and now I'm getting off into real estate.
Head north on South 20th Avenue toward
Oh, we're getting off into real estate.
Washington Street.
Gotcha. So, we have picked a couple properties to look at, and we're going to go look at them. Now it's raining, which, like I said, is a good thing and a bad thing. You know, it's a bad thing because you can't really get out and check it out. But the cool thing about when it's raining or you have some type of weather going on, you get to see how the property reacts to it. If it's flooding, you know, all type of situations. You get to see the condition of the property. So that's why this is actually a good thing too. Also, if you ever get an apartment or a house, you know, you want to check out the neighborhood, you know, when it's real hot, when it's nighttime, to see who's hanging around, you know, just to see what you're dealing with. Especially a good time to go at nighttime because you get to see how secure the property is. You don't want to get a place and it's a bunch of little thugs or people around there stealing or breaking in. You can always talk to the neighbors who live next door because they're going to tell you the truth if they like it or not. And then you also get to see the surroundings, what's close to you. We kind of want to stay in the area that we live in. So we're looking at townhouses and a few houses, mostly townhouses. Maybe a condo or two, but it's mostly townhouses. But the third or fourth venture was to get off into real estate. And to definitely get off into real estate, you know, in Florida. So doing that this evening, and then once it stops raining, we'll probably go to the beach and throw some ball with little man. Football and I think he got a kickball back there.
It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. That's very close. So we're just gonna look at these cribs and just see. I think it's it right here.
I think it's that over here.
The next one over?
Yeah.
Okay. that one.
2307.
That's 2239. That's really nice.
It is.
Just in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nice house, wrong neighborhood. So I mean,
2307 could be.
227.
No.
Oh, oh, there they go. I've seen these before. They just built these. Kind of in the cut. Kind of in the cut.
In the wrong.
Guest parking. Okay.
Apartment 7 is the one that's
Available.
available.
That's funny when they be saying
Well,
apartment.
no, it's crazy. These are condos though.
Yeah, but they just say them like that though.
It's weird.
Yeah. So they building some more next door. They're really trying to bring this area up.
This one is available.
This right here. Okay.
We should go in.
Now I'm gonna end this video real quick just so we can look at some pictures of it. Bring it right back. My mama told me this. She said, by the time you fill up your place, it's time to go. I did not know what that meant. Because I was like, what the hell does that even mean? But then I think about it. By the time you fill up everything, and these might be nice too, it's time to move on. It's time to get you another place. You've outgrown it. And we've pretty much, we've been here 2 years at this spot. We've outgrown it. And with this property, it's time to go. It's time to move on to the next one. And I think, from getting married to, maybe have another baby, I think the townhouse is perfect. It's the middle to where we're really trying to get to the bigger house. It's like the next step. I like this little area we got here. This is great, but I'm ready to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on. Now, one thing I'm gonna say about that place: 5 years, Chris would be 15. So I'm gonna say 5 to 7. Give myself another 2. Chris would be 17. We would have to live.
And he'd be ready to go to college.
But I'm looking at the driving ratio. Okay. We would have to either A, get rid of a car, or we have to upgrade to another car. So I look at it like this: Z, Eclipse, and Passat is already 3. You feel me? Chris getting a car gonna be 4. That place we just looked at is too small. The dog is fine, it's a 3-3. So we had a kid, there's room. There's an office for the studio. You know what I'm saying? This place is too small. If we get a dog, it's too small. If we have a baby, it's too small. It was fine moving in, and that's why I'm looking for the next step. Like, okay, let's roll into something just a little bit bigger. Not something that's too big, because then you're having a hard time trying to fill it, and you're trying to afford it. You want to roll into something that's just a little bit bigger. So a 3-2, a 3-3. My end game is to go for a 4. House, pool, full house, full 2-car garage. That's the end game, but in a certain area. I don't want to move where I got to drive a year and a half to get to work. You know what I'm saying? I think that's ridiculous, but people do it just to say they have what they have. That's fine, but I have my stipulations. We have multiple vehicles, so that's just something to consider and think about. The fact that we close to the works and school, that's perfect, that's great. But to get an idea of what we like, what we don't like, and the price ranges, it started raining really, really, really bad. So ended our little trip short. I had something else I want to do today, as far as looking at some engines for Eva. But that's not gonna happen because that got rained out. But like I said, it is good to go look at properties when it's raining, because you can definitely see how the structure holds up with the water and which way the water runs. I think out of the 4, we saw 4 today, right? Mm-hmm. Out of 4,
I like 3 out of 4.
I like 2 out of 4.
Well, no, you're right. 2 out of 4.
I like 2 out of 4. And they were in Plantation, so that's not bad. That's not a bad area. Definitely knowing what our price range is, knowing what we do like. A 3.2 is kind of what it's got to be. Yeah, because, you know, we're trying to get a little puppy wuppy soon.
And a little baby wavy.
And a baby wavy soon. Right, so, you know.
Eventually.
Yeah, so we definitely playing a real estate game. Got property back home, but I definitely want to lock in something here, and it's time to make that move. You know, you don't ever want to just wait forever to jump on things that you're interested in. So get on out there and see what you need to do. Do your research, but jump out there. Ask questions. There's so much information on Google. Man, I learned so much in the last few days. I ain't been vlogging a lot, but I've learned so much on the YouTube videos about real estate, more real estate other than what I thought I knew, but buying in different areas. I mean, yeah, you might know a lot about shit.
Shaky.
Huh?
Shaky.
Yeah.
Shaky.
You may know a lot in your area, but when you're trying to own homes in different areas, the game changes. So when I said I played a real estate game, it's just trying to learn it in different areas, different cities, because there are different codes and different rules and regulations that you have to abide by to be a good citizen. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. I know this is not a full video. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Have a budget, man. You definitely want to have yourself a budget. And I told you in my vlogs, I don't always want to just be us having fun. Try to give you some guidance or, you know, some type of spiritual enlightenment. You know, anything you want to say, bro? Nothing. Quiet as kept. Okay, well, she ain't got nothing to say. But,
You know, I really ain't no social butterfly like
yeah,
that.
she ain't real social like that.
Whatever I say with you.
Triple threat gangster. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. Come on, Mr. Man. Come on across. Go
Come
ahead.
on,
It's the
sir.
car.
Oh, okay.
We just want to make sure you get there. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't want to flatten your ass. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, we doing that, man. So, if you're trying to get your money up, you got to get out here and you got to go out here and invest. Definitely take your money and just try it. Just take a little bit at a time. You don't have to take a lot, you know. When I did YouTube, that was an investment. I bought like different cameras and I was doing different stands and different mounts, you know. And I saw some gains and I saw some losses since I've been doing this. I've had profits and you know, I did take a couple hits, but it was fun because and now I know, okay, this is what I do need and this is what I don't need. And y'all see I'm still making videos. A new goal for the YouTube, I'm trying to get to 800. I'm definitely back in focus. I did take a break from it because I was trying to, once I get something going and it's easy for me to do, I want to work on something else started, getting something else started. So the real estate is what I've been doing lately, guys. I know people have asked me on my other page, which I don't use anymore, but the views have increased to 700, like 750, 760. People have asked me what's going on with Eva, which is the Mitsubishi Eclipse. And I'm trying to decide, based on the car, because it's old, and you know, things that we're doing, do I want to keep it, and how much money is it going to cost me to put in it, and is it worth doing? Because, you know, I really want to go get me a Benz. People know I want to get me a Benz. But I want to get a truck because we need an SUV. So it's like, I'm not finna put 10 grand into this car just to drive it to the drag strip and stuff like that. I'll put 5 in it, but 5 in it to finish it. That's body kit, that's engine. Am I going to turbo it out? Am I going to still swap it? I don't know. I might go something basic just to get it rolling again. You know, because it does start. It just needs a battery, and the alternator needs to be swapped out. But I would like a new engine due to the fact it's got a lot of miles on it. It's like 270. So yeah. So you know, I can go more in depth with it. It's just all about making sure you got your shit together, man. You know, I got a family. I know I want a kid soon. I want to have another baby soon. You know, we got Chris, and it's about doing everything correctly. And I know a lot of men know this. The head of the household, you want to have your priorities straight. You want to have your shit in line. Yeah, I want to have fun with the Eclipse, and I want to burn it up down the street and down the track, take it to car shows and win trophies and stuff. But it's not a priority. You know what I'm saying? It's something fun I want to do. That's not a priority. You know, taking care of my family, making sure I'm at my plan B every day. As you know, I call it my plan B, because if everything else, all the other ventures that I'm doing don't work out, that's where I'm going to be at. So that's why I call it my plan B. It's not something that I don't enjoy doing, but it's not plan A. It's like, okay, I can do that, but let's get on to what I really want to do, and that's music. So I'm trying to put my studio back together, but that's in my budget too. So it's trying to decide, okay, how much money is it going to take me to put the studio back together, finish my car, get married, and get me a house. Or get me a condo. I already got a house, but, you know, get other properties. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to stack my properties. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But I love it because I like a challenge. And I feel like the best challenges in the world is when you challenge yourself. Because you can look back at your triumphs and your fails and learn from it. And then you can also advise and teach others. So, that's pretty much it, man. I didn't really have a major vlog this time. I didn't show none of the properties I was looking at because it was raining. You know, but, you know, to be honest, they're townhouses. One was in, two was in Washington. Two was in Plantation. Probably like 270, 260. They were 3-2s. Everything was a 3-2. There's a few more. There's like a 4, a 4-3. There's a few more. They're little high rises though. But I'm looking for something for a garage because I got multiple vehicles. I'm looking for, it's got to be a 3-2. 3-2 starting. Anything over there is a win. And I do want to do a townhouse because, like I said, after having a house, I don't have time to deal with a lot of stuff that, you know, like the house I have is costing me. Like, the repairs and shit like that. And also, y'all gonna see me go home and do some renovation. I'm actually trying to get an appraisal done because I want to see some things. You know, I'm also learning about Section 8 and renting it out. So I'm also trying to figure out some other areas and avenues with that too. I got a lot of shit going on, but that's just how my life is. That's how I'm able to do so many other things, is because as I make an income, I take a part of that and I put that back out there into other avenues to flip. And, you know, I'm definitely teaching my fiance, Loyal, the same thing. You know, one income is not going to cut it. It's not. Even if you didn't want to do all this shit, you just on some basic living, it's not going to cut it. One income is not going to cut it. You need multiples. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much. Shout out to everybody who's giving me the big shout outs for the Silk Living. And, you know, like I said, I try to jump in my subscribers' lives and show y'all love because I know y'all trying to get y'all numbers up. I'm not focused on numbers right now as far as my times. I'm more focused on my subscribers. You know, I just want to get genuine people. I want to get a genuine 1,000. Once I get that, then I'll start working on trying to get my time up. So that's pretty much it, man. I've said that like twice, but that's pretty much it. It is raining. I'm actually finna go in the house and just relax with the fam. I was supposed to hit the beach today, but it's raining and we're not gonna do that. Can't do that. So if you know anything about real estate and you want to offer some advice, if you know anything about, like I said, I'm trying to build the car. So if you have spare parts or you want to help in that build, be a part of that build, definitely drop in the comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you agree or disagree with any of the things that I'm talking about, talk about it. You know, I definitely want to hear other people's ideas. You know, I'm learning as I go. So I'm not an expert. I'm not going to act like I know everything I'm talking about. I'm just speaking on what I've learned from people and what I've learned from some experts and what I've learned from my own reading and my interpretation. So these are things that I've been doing. They've been working for me, and I keep them going. And that's just how I'm living. So I told y'all, as I do more videos, I'll break down more things that I'm doing with my life and things that I got going on, and you know, how I make my income. So I'll see you guys in another video. I'm Silk, and remember, we living. Peace.